Hello, hello, and welcome to the Gothic Jungle. It is finally fall, which means that the leaves are changing colors and the temperatures are starting to drop, so it is time to get nice and cozy and decorate for fall. This is the first time I've had my own apartment to be able to kind of go all out with the decorating without having to worry about getting in the way of other people. So I thought it might be fun to bring you guys along as I decorate for the fall season and my favorite holiday, Halloween. So I have a bunch of decorations that I picked out for today's video, and I plan on decorating a few areas of my apartment, but also my Planty space. Who knows if my ideas will change from what I originally thought, but I figured I'll take you guys along just the same, and I hope you guys enjoy. So it took me going around to a couple different stores to get all the decorations that I wanted to get for this fall season. I went to Michael's, Target, and I think Marshall's as well. And I think the little mice are from Anthropology, but I'll tell you guys where everything is from when we go through all the little sections. But my main goal was to make the space really, really cozy. And kind of lead into those fall colors. These pumpkins in particular are a favorite. I got these at Marshall's. They came in a set of 3 and they're pretty big pillows, but I also really wanted to use the packaging as an additional decoration, so that felt leaf. I was going to try and use the burlap thing for decoration as well, but that didn't really seem to work out for my decorating, but that's okay. And then I also got this cute little dish towel at Marshall's. It came in a set of 2, but that was just a fast decoration, not really a set area to decorate, so I still wanted to include it because it was really adorable. So the first area that I'd like to decorate is my TV stand kind of area. I started with these felt pumpkins, or I think the tag said Sherpa pumpkins, but I got these at Target. My roommate last year, she had like a million of these all around the house, so I took inspiration from her. And I got a bunch of different colors. I was happy that I was able to find ones with tiered sizing so that it made a little bit more of a dynamic look. But I love these little guys as decorations. And then, of course, I got these kind of expensive but really adorable mice set from Anthropology. They have these for different seasons. I think I've already seen them out for Christmas as well, but I just couldn't pass up this little mouse dressed up as a pumpkin, ready to go trick-or-treating with the mouse dressed up as a witch in a little carton. It was just too cute to resist. So that is the first corner that I want to take care of. And then moving on to the other corner where I like to keep my plant books. Usually I'll keep this little skull terrarium thing here, or my skull that you'll see in the beginning of the videos. But today we are going to be replacing that with more felt pumpkins. Whoa, who would have seen that coming? So I got an orange one and then another dark brown one. And then we have another little felt mice guy. This guy is a little bit more just general autumnal, with a scarf and a leaf flowing in the wind. I was debating putting this little guy either here or on my plant shelf, but the way that I've manipulated my plants in the past couple days, because I change the setup all the time, this guy works a little bit here. So that finishes up the TV stand with the cozy autumn theme playing jazz that you can't hear on the TV. But now it's time to move on to garlands. So I got 2. I got this one with curtain string lights, which I didn't realize wasn't 6 individual strands. It's like strands with one connecting at the top, so you'll see what I use on that. And then this one's just a plain really cheapo leaf garland. That seemed pretty staple, pretty nice. I feel like everybody has this one if they decorate for fall. For the sparkly leaves, I just wanted to test out the lights first and see what kind of colors they are. or like if the light was just too annoying for me. I didn't really like all the settings. I don't like the flashing ones. I find them annoying. I usually just leave them on as like the plain stable one or like the fading in and out one. I don't really like the flashing ones, but it's nice to have a bunch of options. And then I plan on hanging up all these garlands just with clear command hooks. Makes my life a little easier. That way I don't have to worry about like having a black command hook peeking out. I kind of gave up with the sparkly ones because I tried to have them hanging and then they kept not hanging the way that I wanted them to and getting all messed up. So I just shoved them all behind my couch and I hung them up with command hooks because the actual back of my couch kind of dips behind where you see the back pillows. So I just kind of shoved it back there and hung it up with some command hooks. And you know what? I think it came out pretty nice. I'm not too worried about it. And then I just added the pumpkin pillows that I showed you guys before. I'm just putting the 2 orange ones on my couch. I have the white one in my bedroom because that kind of goes with my decor a little bit better, but that area is not really decorated, so I didn't really show it. I thought this was a much more fall and cute way of setting. And then moving on to my plant shelf. So we got a lot of plants on here, so I couldn't really fit as many decorations on here as I had originally intended and what I wanted to do, but I hope you enjoyed just getting a quick look at my plants before I put up the decorations. I actually just had a new addition of another carnivorous plant, the Cape Sundew, which has been on my wish list for a while, but I decided to put the plain garland up here, trying to be very, very careful not to put it in the way of any of my plants, but because I have grow lights like everywhere, and it's already a pretty bright area because, you know, they're trying to get light to my plants, I figured it was a better match, and I just think it looks so lovely, contrasting with all the green, the oranges. I think it looks really, really nice. And then I was able to find a spot for that felt leaf that I really wanted to include in my decor, right below the Cape Sundew. So not like the most fall decor, but I think it's cute and simple. And then as a bit of a bonus, I showed these mushroom lights a little bit earlier. Wasn't entirely sure where I was going to include them. I was debating on putting it on my plant shelf or on my TV stand, but I think I'm going to include these guys in my gaming setup, or my PC setup. The theme of it is kind of the forest, and I already have a lot of mushroom decorations there to keep it cozy, but I don't think I've ever really shown this on my channel too much before, but I really, really love my setup. I try to do like warm orangey lights with a lot of green, but I think putting the little mushroom lights around my monitor is really, really cute. I'm not sure how well they'll show up for you guys on the screen. I also made this little felt mushroom with my friend, so the lights match that as well, which I thought was very cute. But I don't know, I'm having a good time with the lights around here as I record my audio. But yeah, so little bit of a bonus decoration, not quite fall themed, but thought it might be fun to include. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching me decorate my apartment and my Planty space. I know it's not the most plant related video, but I have seen a couple other plant YouTubers do decorate with me videos around the holiday season, and I know plant hobby in general is a pretty chill and cozy hobby to have, so adding that with decorating I think kind of fits the vibe a little bit. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed, if you want to see more decorating videos. I don't think I'll decorate for every season and every holiday, but just a little bit here and there, you know, just to add a little bit of fun to the seasons changing. Yeah, so that is it for today's video, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!